Hi, readers. Today we're going to continue reading about our focus topic, plant seeds and growth. And before we begin reading our article a day, we're going to talk a little bit about our focus word, seed. And we're going to take a look at these photographs and we're going to think about if each photograph is a good example of the word seed. And if it is, we're going to give it a thumbs up if we agree that it has a similar meaning, if it's a synonym. But if it has the opposite meaning, if it's an antonym of the word seed, we're going to give it a thumbs down if we disagree. So let's take a look at our first photograph. What do you see in the first photograph? Is this a good example of the word seed? Let's see your hands, readers. If you agree that it's a synonym, if it has a similar meaning, give it a thumbs up. If you disagree, let's give it a thumbs down if it's an antonym. Yeah, like you readers, I think that this forest, which looks like it might be in the winter, is an antonym of the word seed. It's not a good example. How about this photograph? Is this a good example of the word seed? Let's see your hands, readers. Give us a thumbs up if you agree, if it's a similar meaning, or a thumbs down if you disagree. Yes, I think so too. This shows some seeds in the palm of someone's hand. And here, it looks like we have some type of fruit. Do you think that what we see in this photograph is a good example of the word seed? If it's a synonym, give me a thumbs up. If it's an antonym, if it has an opposite meaning, give me a thumbs down. Great job, readers. I agree. This is a good example of seed. Look at all those seeds inside of this fruit. And what about here? Is this a synonym of the word seed? If it is, give me a thumbs up. If it's not, give me a thumbs down. Great job, readers. It looks like someone's trying to plant some seeds. I wonder what kind of seeds they are. Now let's take a look at this final photograph. What do you see here? So give me a thumbs up if you agree that it has a similar meaning to the word seed, or a thumbs down if you disagree. Right, a balloon is not a good example of the word seed. It's an antonym. So readers, we did such a great job sorting those different photographs that showed different examples that were similar to the word seed, and some photographs that were not good examples, that were antonyms. So today we're going to do our article a day by reading Wind Helps Plants Grow. And from looking at this picture, I can see it looks like we have our wind here. And what does that wind look like it's doing? What could the wind be doing to this plant over here? Well, if you said blowing, I think that you're right. It looks like the wind blows the plant. Okay, let's try and do that now. Okay, let's see if they tell us anything about the wind blowing to help plants grow in this article a day. All right, readers, let's read together. Wind is air that moves. When air moves, it blows things from one place to another. We can see that word here, blows. Okay? The wind is blowing things from one place to another. Wind blows seeds around. That allows new plants to grow. Think about the dandelion flower. Have you ever seen one that has turned white? Inside it are seeds. When wind blows on a white dandelion, its seeds float away. Raise your hand if you've ever blown on a white dandelion. I have, and usually when I do, I make a wish as I'm blowing on the white dandelion. Some of those seeds will fall on the ground. Soon, something will change in the place where the wind blew the seeds. New dandelion plants will grow there. So it looks like this is what the dandelion looks like when it has these seeds. And this may be what it looks like when new plants grow there. And I had no luck finding a white dandelion today, but I did find what it might look like when the new dandelion plants grow there. So readers, I want you to take out your book of knowledge now. Okay, maybe you have it on a piece of paper, or maybe you have a virtual book of knowledge. And I want you to think about what we read in our article a day. And I want you to write down 2 or 3 things that you learned from the article that you would like to remember. Take a minute and do that now. As I was reading, I thought about what we learned, and I learned that the wind helps new plants to grow by blowing seeds onto the ground. Great job writing down what you learned as we read this article a day. Now, let's take another look at our meaning mapper. Let's take our meaning mappers out and let's think about our focus word again, seed. Now remember, the seed is the small part of a plant with flowers that grow into a new plant. And we've already come up with so many words to connect to the word seed and other words on our meaning mapper. Think of a new word that you can add to your meaning mapper now and how it might connect to the other words on your map. As we were reading this article, I thought of a new word to connect to our meaning mapper. I thought of the word wind, okay? After all, I just learned that the wind blows these seeds around, and that helps spread these seeds around so that new plants can grow. Thanks for joining me as we read about plant seeds and growth today.